Welcome back, guys. This is Chad with ACP Veteran 8888. Today we're going to be out at the range having a little bit of fun with a Kriss Vector in 45. However, this is a factory SBR configuration, so this is a short barrel rifle direct from Kriss. Well, this one's suppressed too. Got Eric's Tyrant on here. It's going to be nice and quiet. Take a few shots here. It takes a minute to get used to that trigger. Let's see. Ah, 13 rounds. Not used to running these little wimpy mags. We don't have any of the big extensions here today, so take a few more shots here. Oh yeah, 13 rounds, goes down range mighty quick. Like I said, this is the Kriss Vector in 45 ACP. You guys have seen these on the channel before in various formats. We've shot some of the machine guns. We've shot them in 45 and 9. They actually have these in 10mm now. We're going to get one of those out here before too long, but this is a factory short-barreled rifle configuration. This is basically the way this comes direct from Kriss. You can buy these in any state that SBRs are legal to own. And there's some neat features about the new guns over some of the older models. Starting from the rear, this is actually a factory Kriss stock, Defiant stock here, and it's riding on a standard AR-15 receiver extension. So it makes it a little bit more accessorizable, if that's even a word, compared to some of the earlier models that had the factory folding mech and everything that you had to punch off of there to get something else on if you wanted. The ergonomics of the receiver itself have been greatly improved. The trigger is a lot better than it used to be. They've made some improvements to the fire control group itself. And just overall, the guns are very futuristic and just one of our favorites, I mean, in the big scheme of things. And this one, like I said, is in 45 ACP. But one of the really cool things that sets these gun apart from others on the market in like a pistol caliber carbine configuration is the way that the bolt mechanism actually dives down upon recoil into the receiver here. So you don't get this bolt moving straight back. You actually have it mitigating downwards. And what that does is it pulls the recoil force down. So the rifle basically, especially like the SMGs, the full auto versions, they literally just kind of do this number. They don't go back and forth and rise up. They just kind of rock like that. And the SMGs also have a really cool two-shot burst. They run so freaking fast, it's not even funny. I mean, 1,100, 1,200, 13 rounds a minute. But like I said, this is just a semi-auto version. This is just what's commonly available out there. We're gonna shoot some more here. And we're running Eric's Tyrant 45 on here. This is a really awesome can from AAC. Kind of an oldie, but a goodie. But we're running it with a metric 16x1 left-hand piston with a fixed barrel adapter in there. The barrels are threaded, metric from the factory. So a little bit of a pain to acquire the correct adapters, but definitely worth it. Keep that can on there nice and tight. Let's take out some watermelons and some sodas here. We'll take some long-range shots. I love the sound of the 45 hitting something soft like that. Oh yeah. Get on in there. Oh man, a big 45 ball. Boy, I tell you what, you can tear some stuff up for sure. Let's see here. Let's shoot the top off that bottle. Ah, man. 13 rounds goes so fast, not even funny. Now, these are standard capacity G21 mags, just standard Glock mags. Kriss does actually make these extensions for these mags that just replace the base plate. And you can get, it's supposed to be 29 rounds, but those last 4 are really, really hard to get in. So we normally load them to 25 rounds, which is still a lot in 45 ACP. A lot of firepower in your hands. I'll take out that top. A little bit of a geyser going there. Let's see. Get out of there. Hey, what? Get off of there. Stubborn bottle. Let's see if I can hit 2 shots on that one soda there. The recoil impulse of these guns is so smooth, it's not even funny. I mean, look at this. 2 shots on that soda there. Ah, well, 1 shot and run out. Frickin' low capacity magazines. Good grief. That's 2 shots on those sodas. It's just ridiculous. All right, let's see if we can pull a plinkster here and hit our swinging bottle. Man, ammo just goes so fast. So much fun to shoot, if you can't tell. Let's see. All right, let's quit fooling around here. We've got some new targets out here from Auto Targets. They're actually pneumatic controlled. So they've got CO2 or HPA air on there, and they'll lift up automatically and whatnot, and you can set up different scenarios. They work off of an app. You guys saw them at our range day that we did back in October. Let's just demonstrate them for you real quick. They take 2 shots to fall down. They're just gonna kind of pop up at random. Let's see what we can do here. All right, so the app actually makes a little bit of a sound when you hit the targets. There we go. Trying to get a headshot back there. One thing of note about these guns I've noticed is, unlike an AR-15, it doesn't really have a discernible last round hold open. The bolt does lock to the rear on the last round of the mag, but the way that the recoil system operates, it's definitely a different feel. It's something that you have to experience just from behind the gun, and over time I imagine you can probably get used to it, but I haven't shot these things quite enough yet. Let's try a few more of these auto targets here. We'll take some long range shots. There we go. So much fun. All right, let's get, oh, hey, get back there. Take a few shots at a little bit longer range there, 30 and 40 yards and back to 70 real quick. And I think you guys get the idea down here. Got some extra mags laying here, but we're gonna give Eric a shot, and we're gonna take some long range shots from up on top of the hill in just a minute. Let's see. 30 yards. All right, and then back to 70 there. Uh-oh. All right. Like I said, I think you guys get the idea. Really great improvements over the early models that came out. These are Gen 2 guns, basically the brand new ones that are shipping out. One of the other improvements that I forgot to mention earlier on is the basically the increased ergonomics of the safety selector. In times past, the safety selector was a little bit long and kind of ungangly, and when you flipped it down into the fire position, at times it could dig into your finger on this side. So basically Kriss listened to the consumer and shortened that safety. But other than that, I mean, the takedown of the gun is exactly the same. You just have a series of quick detach pins, very similar to an HK pattern firearm. Pull those out, bolt and everything just drops right out of there. Very simple to maintain. There's really not a whole lot of moving parts to this platform here. So let's go to the top of the hill and take a few shots from long range and see if we can sail some of that 45 ball in like this. Let's go.
All right, you saw that Chad was delivering some pretty boring accuracy at close range. These guns are definitely a lot of fun. You can definitely see the demonstration of the fast follow-up shots. The recoil mitigation system that this gun offers is definitely lends itself well to that type of thing. It's not just the machine guns, guys. I mean, even in semi-auto with those fast follow-up shots, that's one of the really fun things about these guns. We're gonna take some shots between 100 and 300 yards. We've done this before, but you know, why not? We're here. We're gonna run this little MRO. It's just a red dot from Trichicon on the gun, and we're just gonna have some fun and lob a few rounds in.
Yeah, lob away. You favor on the left side. There you go. And lower right corner. You're on it. Just low and right. Just right. Just low. It may have went right over the top of it, Eric.
And guys, this is not really practical accuracy in terms of what you would expect. I mean, you wouldn't defend yourself at this range with this gun, but it's just fun to see what the gun can do, you know?
Eric, you're hitting to the right. There you go. Right at the top. You're hitting about a foot low. Still a little low. Little left. There you go. Good Lord, it takes forever for it to get to 250. Just over the top. There you go. Just over the top.
Not too shabby. All right, that was 250. Let's
Quite
go
ridiculous.
for 3.
All right, going for the 22-inch round.
Yeah.
All right, run it. All right, about a foot low and about 2.5 feet to the right. That was just to the right and high. Just low. Maybe just over it a little bit. That was just high. Just right. Just under it again, man. There you go, right on the bottom edge. There you go. Just high. There you go. Just high.
Boy, it puts them right in there, doesn't it? All right, one more mag. I think you guys get the point. Oh, I love it.
Just high. Yep. Just right. Yep. Yep. Yep.
All right.
That's nuts. Shooting like 30 inches, like a 30-inch crew.
Well then, that is pretty insane. You know, these guns are just so awesome, and we always enjoy an opportunity to get them out and play with them a little bit. I will mention that we were getting some odd accuracy anomalies out of the suppressor. You're probably wondering why we weren't running the can on this particular gun for this segment. We tried lobbing in some long-range shots with the ACP Tyrant, and it's a great can, and I do like the can, but we found that we were getting some definite point of impact shift with the suppressor, and really you're going to get that with any suppressor. You're always going to have point of impact shift, but we noticed this particular gun, and they're all different, was a lot more consistent without the suppressor on it. That's probably not the gun's fault. I'm going to chalk that up to being just some odd fluctuations in the point of impact shift with the suppressor we were using. So that's why we're running it loud. But with that short rigid barrel, I know we talk about this all the time, but I really like to push the point home. you know, this is only a 5.5-inch barrel, so it's nice and rigid. And without having the effect of the barrel harmonics of the suppressor on the end, I think that it definitely kind of helped with the accuracy just in this particular case. I mean, the gun lobbing them right in, you would never shoot at something that far away with this gun, but it's kind of nice to know that she can deliver the goods. So guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. This was just a quick look at this really fun little SBR. And remember, you know, something like this, you can take this gun and buy it as a pistol and SBR it later, or you can run a brace if you don't want to mess with paperwork, or keep it as a pistol if you wish, which is not a problem. So the new revisions that they've made to the gun with all the rear furniture really makes for a nice, easy SBR project if that's something you decide you want to do. You don't have to buy the factory SBR if you don't want to. I mean, for something like this, they make a pistol, a rifle, obviously different configurations that can make everything easy for you depending on what you want to do. So guys, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Really always relish the opportunity to shoot one of these. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. See you.